J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time won't you sing with me? My neighborhood has people that I like. I like my sister and my other neighborhood and my other neighbors.
A lot of kids around here don't have places to go. It's hard to be out on the streets in some of these neighborhoods because there's a lot of traffic with cars and there's no play areas for them to be. So if they had somewhere to go to play, other little free programs for them to be enrolled into and to participate in, I think that would really help a lot.
So what do you think of your house?
It's fine.
And what do you think of your neighborhood?
It's fun too. What I like about my house, I like going to new houses.
A lot of kids, even smaller kids, we buy them things technology-wise, but a lot of kids aren't going out because neighborhoods aren't safe.
My mommy and daddy make me safe.
In my neighborhood in particular, there could be more policing or more things for children to do, activity-wise, recreational center-wise, and for smaller kids, maybe safer playgrounds to go to.
I need everybody in the circle. Campers. Good morning, campers. That's what I'm talking about. But I want you all to start off by thinking about a bad neighborhood and what a bad neighborhood looks like. What are those elements in your community that makes it a bad neighborhood? Work together as a team. In a minute, I'm going to ask for everybody to pick a spokesperson for their team, a leader, who's going to come up and explain what you all talked about and how you all came up with this rendition. Do your best.
Gun violence, what else do we see?
Explore what you think a bad community looks like and those things that you don't like about your community, your neighborhood. I'm gonna look for color. We're gonna look for real life stories. We're gonna look for what you all are trying to say.
This right here is about the Baltimore riots.
It's about people selling drugs on the corners and the police don't do nothing about it. And when that's how some people die.
We got vacant houses here. We have kids on the swing set telling about what's going on when they're shooting. We have homeless people here and we have drug dealers here.
I would like your impressions of what would make your community better. What does a good community look like? The things that are missing from your community. What a good community should look like to you. All right, let's draw that and see what you have to say.
I'm ready to make a camp.
It's a church because a lot of people go to church and show good things. It's a playground for like young kids to play.
So you got the playground, the people holding hands right here, the nice tree growing in the garden. You got another house right here and you have somebody walking his dog, and that's it.
This is a basketball court, this is a community center, and this is some houses, and this is a school.
There's people picking up trash. There's people at the park swinging on the swings. This is a man watering fruit and a lady buying fruit.
Do you see this in your community now?
Yeah.
A lot of it, enough of it, or do you want more?
Want more.
You want more of it? Let's say we want more of it.
Want more of it.
Okay, very good. Give them a camp clap, everybody.
This is the 2200 block of Druid Hill Avenue. It's been like this for years.
I think it has something to do with the lack of attention our communities have. We fall on like the blind side. Like they don't pay attention to Baltimore. They don't pay attention to the issues that's going on. I can't say that they not starting to, because they is, but that's really the problem. It's be on the blind side. Well, we went to different communities such as Penn North, Druid Heights, Upton, and we just got people's opinions on their community. How do you feel about this? What can be done?
Yeah, I had gunshots probably like every day probably. Make me feel crazy because it's black on black crime, you feel me? White people set us up to look like this, we just feed into it, you feel me? Kids out here, they don't have nobody to lead them, and like, yeah, they just running wild. I can't teach somebody that what my mother teach me, because their mother not there to teach them that, you feel me?
What do you think's the hardest thing for you as a teenager living in your neighborhood?
Worrying about my safety, because it's a lot of bad people out here, and I live around a bad neighborhood. I recorded around the neighborhood, the litter in the vacant houses, and I got people inputs about youth violence.
Put something in the community for real, so kids can go there and enjoy themselves, so we don't gotta be out here in the streets running reckless for real.
They don't give these kids a chance to live, you know what I mean? You time turn around and killing one another.
I don't like saying it. I don't like saying the trash because people gonna think that's you doing it, but it's really the people that surround you.
Yeah, that's good. This is what I gotta do since I can't read that well. And I gotta pass on all these years through school, so that's what I gotta do now. Yeah, it's like a flower. Like it's got different petals, but it's one flower. So I can't really. It's a lot going on in that one flower blooming. So I can't really. You can't really. You feel me? Mess with that one little part. It's the whole thing. Like you gotta be taking care of the whole flower. Soil, you gotta start from the soil, come up, and it's gonna grow. And when it blooms, it's gonna be beautiful, like a rose.
All that open space, that could be a big playground for kids to play on. So they have something to do. Or do something better instead of just letting it sit here and rot. Ain't no parent gonna send their kid to a place that got glass, bottles everywhere, junkies or places like that, because they don't want their kid to get hurt.
They not doing nothing with this community, nothing. That's why they burnt down and looted most of these stores. I change all of them. That's what I change. All them vapes and stuff like that, I make all of them be renovated. All of them. All the 3-story houses, everything. I would make all of them restored. Because without a house, you can't really start nowhere.
Look at all that trash, all these vapes they could be using. Like they say, start building rec centers for people to have something to do. Because you know, after school or something like that, people don't have nothing to do. But the only thing that's on their mind is to act dumb or retarded.
So you don't be having a lot of positive stuff to do, so you start to act out on different stuff. Like, if something ain't going on at home, you kind of schooling, you feel me, you get violent with somebody that you shouldn't be getting violent with.
You don't know what can happen in any second. So that's why I say you gotta live your life like it's the last day, you might would say.
I don't know, it's just hard. Why is it hard? You gotta keep fighting. When stuff like this happen, like we gotta fight the police and stuff like that. That's the only time I feel like we coming together. But when it's everyday stuff, it don't work. We beefing with each other, arguing, different stuff like that.
So how can you make a difference?
I mean, I can speak up, but I'm only one man. Poverty, like all that's in a mix of poverty, I guess. Some people starving, some people mothers and fathers on drugs, don't have no money. Like I can't really tell you why another person did something that he wasn't supposed to do in society, but ain't nothing wrong with fighting for Baltimore. That's where I came from anyway. I love my city. I'll die for my city.
I don't like living here, but this is where I'm from, so I got to deal with the things that happen.
What do you have to do to survive?
A lot. Like stay in school. I know that's part of survival. Try not to get killed before you like 21. or get locked up. So you like 30. That's about it. Stay true to yourself and your family. And just try to be loved and take love. But like I was saying, if you never been loved before, how you take love, you don't understand it. So you gotta really make a lot of decisions.
I woke him up that morning, got him and a friend of his ready for school because he had a friend sleepover. I was on the phone with my boyfriend, and one of his friends ran down to the house and said, Ananias got stabbed. Somebody else got on the phone hysterical. I don't even know who it was. I said, is my son going to be okay? She said, I pray he does. I lost it.
I heard a yell down the hall. When I heard the yell down the hall, instantly we respond to what's going on to see, make sure everyone is okay. And it just so happened this time everybody wasn't okay. You saw Ananias in Mr. Witherspoon's arms, and you saw blood. I saw blood.
Got in the building, got upstairs. I saw Witherspoon, he was the first one I saw. And when I looked at him and his head dropped, I didn't know what to think, what to say. All I could say was, what happened to my baby? Where's my son? I don't want to be upset. I don't want to be angry. But my baby. And I look at it and I say, my innocent baby was taken from me.
It goes way deeper than just that one situation between two young men that could not resolve whatever issue they had. It goes to bigger. Parents, guardians, not being able to resolve their issues, the mental health issues that they have, the drug epidemic, the not knowing how to read, write, how to carry themselves as professionals or as individuals. Like, it goes way deeper than just those two young men. Coming to school, your hope is there. You get the feeling like, okay, I can be something, I can do something. But we can't take all of our kids home. We can't feed everyone every day. We can't provide the necessities of just love every day outside of school all the time.
If we're not teaching our children that you can go to college, if we're not teaching our children that you can be better than this, then they're not going to do it. Because they're not going to think that they can.
Some of them come to school just because I need to eat. That's the only reason why I'm here. I'm coming here so you can say, hey, how you doing? You can acknowledge that you see me, but when I leave you or when I leave school, what am I going to do? Because I'm going to have to go out here in this world with people. I have to worry about somebody who's going to shoot me, take me down. I might be robbing somebody because I need some money. I might start selling drugs because I need some money. So you have kids that say they want to be in jail, or I don't care if I go to jail because ain't nothing else out here for me. I don't care if I die. There's nothing out here for me. So these are the type of things that you got to deal with on a daily basis as an adult. When you see hopelessness just running loose.
I don't know his home life. But I get to a place in my mind where I'm like, if a young person, a child, gets to a point where they can do something like this, something is missing.
Most of our kids are losing this battle because of the things that are surrounded by them where you don't see hope. They don't see hope to do anything different than what they're accustomed to doing.
Truthfully, it starts with us adults learning how to raise our children and raising them right. Because it hurts me to my heart that it is my generation's children that are doing this.
It's tragic to say that it took a young man to lose his life for people to understand that we're in this fight every day. Every day, we go to work every day and we have to deal with these type of issues. Most of the kids around the world are dealing with social, economic, traumatic experiences. Whether they're black, white, Mexican, Latino, it doesn't matter. They all are dealing with some type of things. It's just less fortunate that most times some African Americans are not given the same opportunity or the same resources that others are. But sometimes that doesn't stop us if I'm trying to help when we can. Because I know I help as much as I can with children I don't know, children that I don't see, kids I see outside, whatever. Like, it's just about being who I am as a man, who I am as a person, to be like, there's a better option to this.
I look at Baltimore, we have so much talent here, be it artists, not just singing and rapping, but people that draw, people that can build things, we have speakers. I've met so many people that have been locked up, and I'm like, you can sing, you can dance, you can draw, you can do this. Why are you here? Why is this not out here on these streets being used? Because nobody told them that they could or how they could. I used to be proud of my city, and I still am. But we gotta get it together.